Hello and welcome back to the channel. I'm Angie. Today we have some absolutely huge news for every pensioner in the UK and anyone approaching retirement. A bombshell piece of data has just been released that could be worth a significant amount of money to you. We're talking about a potential increase of at least £460 a year to your state pension. Now, you might have heard of the state pension triple lock. Most of us have. But do you know how it works and why this new information is so important? In this video, we're going to break down exactly where this news has come from, the key dates you need to be aware of, and most importantly, what you need to do right now to prepare for what could be a massive change to your income. Stay with me because this affects you directly. First, let's get into the details. The source of this incredible news comes from the Bank of England, just a few hours ago on Friday, August the 8th, 2025. Economists at the bank upgraded their inflation forecast. They now predict that inflation for September could hit 4%. That's right. And so why is this so important? Well, it all comes down to the state pension triple lock. The triple lock is a government promise to increase the state pension each year by the highest of three things. 1, inflation, as measured by the Consumer Price Index, or CPI. 2, average earnings growth. Or 3, 2.5%. The critical piece of this puzzle is the September inflation figure. That's the one the government uses to calculate the increase that will kick in from the following April. So, if inflation for September does hit that 4% mark, as the Bank of England is forecasting, the state pension is guaranteed to rise by at least 4% under the triple lock rules. So what does a 4% increase mean for you? Let's put this into real numbers, shall we? The full rate of the new state pension for the 2025-26 financial year is £230.25 a week. Now, if we apply that 4% increase, the new full state pension would be at least £239.46 a week. Now, if we multiply that out, that's an annual increase of around £480. But the Bank of England says at least £460. This is because the exact final figure depends on the precise CPI data for September. But either way, for most pensioners, this could mean an extra £460 in your pocket over the next year. This is a substantial amount, especially during a time of high living costs. Let's look at some different scenarios and outcomes, shall we? In scenario 1, the best case would be inflation for September comes in at 4% or even higher. This would trigger the triple lock and your pension would get a significant increase. This is the bombshell outcome we're talking about, and it's looking very likely now. Scenario 2, the alternative. If average earnings growth for September turns out to be even higher than the 4% inflation figure, then your state pension would go up by that higher earnings number instead. Scenario 3, the unlikely but possible case. If both inflation and earnings growth drop below 2.5%, the triple lock would guarantee a 2.5% rise. But based on the current economic situation and the Bank of England's forecast, this is highly improbable. Now, there is a scenario 4, which is that the autumn budget is coming, and there is a risk that the Chancellor might cut the triple lock. But this is very contentious, and we do hope that she will not be doing this. Just keep watching, keep vigilant. And the key takeaway right now is that the triple lock does protect pensioners from a low increase. And right now, the signs point to a substantial rise. So when will we know for sure? I mean, you might be thinking, when will the government confirm this? The official announcement comes with the publication of the September inflation data. This is typically released in October. So we should have a definitive answer from the government in the autumn budget, which usually happens in late October or November. This is when the Chancellor Rachel Reeves will confirm the new state pension rate for the next financial year. The increase itself will then be implemented in April of the following year, with the start of the new financial year. That will be April 2026. What should you do now then? And probably this is the most important part of the video. What can you do right now to prepare? Well, number 1, check your state pension forecast. You can do this on the official gov.uk website, gov.uk website. Make sure you know what you are currently entitled to. The new increase will be based on this. Number 2, do stay alert for scams. The government will not be contacting you via text or email to ask for personal details to get your pension increase. Be extremely cautious of any unsolicited contact about your pension. Number 3, review your finances. If you have other sources of income, remember that the state pension is taxable. A higher state pension could, in some cases, push you into a higher tax band. Speak to a financial advisor to see how this might affect your overall financial situation if you're not sure. And number 4, do tell your friends and family. This is a huge story that affects millions of us. Share this video with anyone you know who is a pensioner or approaching retirement, so they are not left in the dark. And that's it for today's video. We'll be keeping a very close eye on this story, and I will provide an update as soon as the official figures are released. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time. Enjoy your day and keep vigilant. Bye for now.